Alright, it's about time to talk sport this beautiful Friday morning. And thank God it's Friday to everybody under the sound of my voice. This is Sport Today on your Super Dial, Honor 103.5 FM. Yes, of course, we are broadcasting live from the city of Ibadan, the capital city of Oyo State, the city of the brown roof. This is Sport Today, where we celebrate the biggest, the ever exciting, ever interesting, and of course, ever controversial world of sport. My name is Ayomikun Adeniyi. Of course, you can simply call me Purity, your sporting investor. And this beautiful Friday morning, we shall be celebrating several stories making the round in the world of sport. Talking from basketball to tennis and of course football, the people's game.
No limit to what I'll achieve. Yo, give it up for the master. See how I master my dreams. I am faster.
Yes, today we talk about basketball because the Nigeria the Tigers are currently in the final of the FIFA.
My dream, my speed, and my strength give me the power to win.
We are in the final of the Afro Basketball Women Championship right there in Rwanda, Kigali precisely. We talk about that this beautiful Friday morning from their first game against DR Congo. Of course, Egypt, and don't forget Mozambique. Definitely yesterday against the host. We talk about the FIFA Women World Cup because yesterday Morocco against Colombia was a victory for Morocco, and they are through to the next stages of this competition. We talk about Germany also because currently they are out of the FIFA Women World Cup. We talk about the Nigerian Premier League, the proposed date for the new season. And don't forget the Value Jet competition set to go down right there in Ogun State. These are many more stories that will be coming your way this beautiful Friday morning.
Give me the power to win.
So sit down, relax. So I take you through the journey of sport this Friday morning. Alright, we start with basketball. And don't forget the Afro Basketball Championship. Right there in Rwanda, Kigali. And Nigeria is currently in the final. And definitely they'll be playing against another outright rival. Talking about Senegal. I remember in their first game against DR Congo. It was duly an impressive performance from the girls from Nigeria in their first game against DR Congo. Ended 69-34. Remember, in the first quarter, they dominated the game perfectly. They did that in the second and third quarter. And of course, in the fourth quarter also, it was a victory for them in their first game against DR Congo. And from there, they moved to the second game against Egypt. And of course, it was a famous victory for them against Egypt because it ended 83-65. Definitely Nigeria girls are dominating in the game. From the first quarter, 18 points was scored by the Tigers of Nigeria. They continued that in the second quarter also. 24 points scored by the girls, although they lost the third quarter in that game. But then in the final and the last quarter also, they scored 27 points to make it 83 against 65 from the girls from Egypt. It was a victory for them. And in the quarter-final stages also against Mozambique, trust me, it was a battle between Nigeria and of course Mozambique, which ended in another victory for them. Although it was very difficult because Nigeria was able to score 59 points against 52 points from the girls from Mozambique. In the first quarter of that game, the Tigers lost the first quarter, 18 points to 16 points. They lost the second quarter also, 15 points to 13 points. They rallied back in the third quarter to make it 18 points against 10 points. And of course, in the last and final quarter, they scored 12 points against 9 points against Mozambique. At the end of the day, it was a slim victory for the Tigers of Nigeria. scoring scoring 59 points against 52 points. Away from that, and just yesterday, India's semi-final game against the host Rwanda. And guess what? It was a show of class from the Tigers of Nigeria, doing brilliantly from the first quarter of that game, scoring 22 points against 6 points. And don't forget, in the second quarter, they doubled the scoring. And guess what? The usual sports suspect, talking about Ayomikun Adeniyi. Second quarter was a very interesting one for Nigerian teams, scoring 22 points. So from first and second quarter, scoring 44 points. And in the third quarter, they lost it to Rwanda. And guess what? In the final quarter of that game, it ended 21 points against 13 points to make it Nigeria 79 points in total. Definitely they are in the way to the final. And of course, they will be facing another difficult opponent, talking about the team from Senegal. Because Senegal against Mali yesterday ended in a victory from the girls from Senegal. 75 points against 65 points. They dominated in the first quarter. They lost the second quarter. They came back in the third quarter. And of course, did that in the last quarter also. Remember, Nigeria are the defending champion, talking about the Afro Basketball Women Championship happening right there in Kigali, Rwanda. So tomorrow, the final between Nigeria and Senegal is set to go down. And of course, we are expecting the Tigers of Nigeria to make us proud and defend the title. Talking about the Afro Basketball Women Championship. And of course, in the third place matches, it will be the turn of Rwanda against Mali. In the fifth place matches, Mozambique will host Cameroon. And in the last game, talking about the seventh place, going to be Uganda against Guinea. Definitely tomorrow, the final between Senegal and Nigeria will go down. And trust us on Honor 103.5 FM. We give you up to date, the latest and the biggest coming from that match. And don't forget, in 2021, Nigeria was the champions of this particular tournament. And of course, in 2019, they won the championship also. And don't forget, in 2017, it was a famous victory from the girls from Nigeria. And in 2015, it was the turn of Senegal to clinch their title. And in 2013, Angola won it. So tomorrow is going to be the battle between former champion Senegal and of course the reigning champion, talking about Nigeria. Yes, he's talking about basketball this Friday morning. And like I told you, the usual suspect right there in that Nigerian team. I'm talking about Hami Okoronko, and just yesterday scoring 23 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, and of course 1 block. She has been brilliant all through this tournament. Away from basketball this beautiful Friday morning. Away from basketball, see talking football, and of course straight to the FIFA Women World Cup happening there right there in New Zealand and of course Australia. And don't forget, yesterday for the first time in history, Morocco defeating Colombia, and of course they are through to the next stages of this competition. And just yesterday it was a battle between South Korea and of course Germany, which ended in a draw. And of course the draw favors the girls from Morocco. And currently, as we speak, we have 3 African teams right there at the round of 16. Talking about the Super Falcons of Nigeria, Payana of South Africa, and of course the team from Morocco. Those 3 teams will be playing in the round of 16 of the FIFA Women's World Cup. Remember, all is set from Group A to the last group of this particular tournament. Quickly, let me remind you that in Group A, Switzerland top in that group with 5 points, followed by Norway with 4 points. New Zealand goes with 4 points, and of course Philippines with just 3 points. New Zealand and of course Philippines are out of the tournament. Of course, Switzerland and Norway are through to the next stages. In the Group B, where we have another co-host talking about Australia with 6 points, followed by the Nigerian team with just 5 points. Canada, the Olympic champion, with 4 points. And of course, Republic of Ireland with just 1 point. Australia and Nigeria are through to the next stages also in Group B. In Group C, where we have the likes of Japan with maximum 9 points, followed by Spain with 6 points. Zambia with 3 points, and of course Costa Rica with 0 points. In Group D, where we have the Lioness of England with 9 points, followed by Denmark with 6 points, China with 3 points, and of course Haiti with just 0 points. In Group E, where we have Netherlands with 7 points, defending champion USA with 5 points, Portugal with 4 points, and Vietnam with 0 points. Don't forget in Group F, where we have France with 7 points, followed by Jamaica with 5 points. Brazil are out of the tournament with just 4 points, and Panama with 0 points. In Group G, Sweden with maximum 9 points, South Africa, the African champion, with 4 points, Italy with 3 points, and of course Argentina with 1 point. And in the last group that was decided just yesterday, I see Colombia with 6 points. And don't forget Morocco with another 6 points. And of course Germany with 4 points. And South Korea with just 1 point. Alright, all is set for the round of 16. And it will start later tomorrow when Switzerland will be hosting Spain, Jamaica will be hosting New Zealand, Netherlands against the African champion, talking about South Africa, and don't forget Sweden against the current champions USA. England we host Nigeria on Monday, Australia against Denmark, Colombia against Jamaica, and of course France against Morocco. These are the features for the round of 16. Definitely it's going to be a very interesting one. Several people have been talking about the game between England and Nigeria. Trust us, we give you all you need to know coming from that particular tournament. You still on to Sport Today on Honor 103.5 FM. Of course, I'm still your host, Ayomikun Adeniyi. But right about now, we'll be going on a short commercial break. And when we return, definitely the show will definitely continue. Stay there.
On 103.5 FM. lótìtọ́ àti lódodo bá a ti rìn lákòóní láti wá look trendy níbikíbi àti nígbàkúùgbà. Ilé-iṣẹ́ amúnidára Mike Tomon Bespoke Tailor ní gbogbo ayé ń ná báyìí. Oh yes, upwardly mobile individuals are now pitching their tent with Mike Tomon Bespoke Tailor to look trendy and corporate at all times. At Mike Tomon, we handle corporate, natives, casuals, uniforms, and all kinds of fashion designs. Ìròyìn wá tó àmójúbà o. Ẹ kàn sí ilé-iṣẹ́ Mike Tomon Bespoke Tailor lẹ́ni ní number 30 Adébájò Road, Kongi, Bódìjà, Ìbàdàn, or call 080-3644-8054. At Mike Tomon Bespoke Tailor, we help people look good.
Oh yes, something new is here again for this summer holiday class. Immaculate Media Academy, comprising on FM, Immaculate Television, Multimedia Unit. Course for admission into a 4-week training scheduled to begin 1st August 2023. Courses available are radio and TV presentation skills, digital audio mix, photography, basic training on all music and instruments, LED screen setting, drone piloting, videography, and graphic design. Obtain your form at 2,000 naira. School fee and certificate at 30. Children between 10 to 20 years are encouraged to register. Visit number 39 Adebajo Street, Gungi, Botija, or call 0803-668-9315 or 0816-309-1905. Immaculate Media Academy. Something new.
Right, you welcome back. In case you just joined in, this is Sport Today on Honor 103.5 FM. And we are still celebrating several sports stories making the round in the world of sports in a big way. I'm still talking the FIFA Women's World Cup. I remember that this competition in 2019 it was won by USA, and in 2015 it was won by USA also. And in 2011 it was won by Japan. Germany won it in 2007. And 2003 it was won by Germany also. In 1999 USA winning that particular tournament. In 1995 it was the turn of Norway, and the first and inaugural edition, talking about 1991, was won by USA. And don't forget, action will resume back tomorrow in the round of 16, where Switzerland will be hosting France and Japan will be hosting Norway. Away from the female football this beautiful Friday morning, moving straight down to Nigeria. And this time around, talking about the Value Jet competition set to go down. 8 teams will be making appearance in this season, Value Jets preseason competition. And I must confirm to you, Revon Stars, Kwara United, Rivers United, Abia Warriors, Shooting Stars of Ibadan, Beyond Limits, and of course, Sporting Lagos. And don't forget the Heartland of Owerri. These are the 8 teams that will be making appearance in the Value Jet preseason tournament right there in Ogun State. Team has been grouped into 2 groups. In Group A, where we have Remo Stars, Kwara United, Heartland of Owerri, and of course Sporting Lagos. In Group B, where we have the likes of Rivers United, Abia Warriors, Shooting Stars of Ibadan, and of course Beyond Limit FC. The tournament is set to go down later tomorrow, and trust us, tomorrow we give you all you need to know coming from that tournament. Still talking football here in Nigeria. The MPS set to go down on the 26th of August, and of course the draw will be made on the 17th of August. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nigerian Premier League will be back later this month. Away from that, this beautiful Friday morning, let's get straight to Europe, and of course talking about the FA Community Shield. Remember, it's going to be a battle between Arsenal and of course league leaders Manchester City. So many people are talking about that particular game, but then it's going to be a very interesting game. Don't forget, City last season won treble, including the English Premier League, the FA Cup, and of course the UEFA Champions League, and of course they'll be